Hey guys, and welcome to our first ever video on this channel. And today we're going to be going over my reptile room. And there's one additional reptile in there that is not mine. That is Mitch's. He's staying here for a couple days, so we brought it with him. The first tank I'm going to be showing you is my crested gecko. His name is Chubbs. He's not very chubby. I don't know why I named him that. It just kind of came into my head one day. But he's pretty nice, crested gecko. His colors aren't very good, and when I was filming this, he was pretty angry at me just because he was sleeping and I got him up like he didn't want to be held. So he was pretty fired up. He was pretty angry at me. I ended up putting him back really quick, but usually he's in a good mood. He doesn't bite. He doesn't make any real noises at all. I feed him every other day with a nice little bowl of his crested gecko diet. It's just a powder mixed with water. This right here is my Pac-Man frog setup for when I go to the Reptile Expo in January. I'm going to be getting one of those. Video will be made about it later.
This is Gilbert, my 9-month-old leopard gecko. He is part snow. I'm not really good with the morphs or breeds, but he really loves his humid hide and his moist hide. He is very sweet. I do feed him mealworms and crickets. They say dubia roaches are like the best thing for them. I don't know, I really haven't tried them out yet. I do give him his calcium. And I always keep his tank at like 75 to 80 degrees. That seems perfect for him. Make sure to stick around for future videos on Gilbert.
This right here is Simba's setup. He is a leopard gecko. I'm pretty sure he's a high yellow. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not very good with leopard gecko morphs because I haven't been studying those for very long. I just kind of like base it off of what looked most like it. He is a rescue. One of my cousins didn't want him and wasn't really handling him or taking care of him as much as you should be. And I took him in. I'm glad that he reached out to me to let me know that he could give it to me so I could take good care of it. And that was a good addition to the reptile room. I will go in more depth of the cages later in another video where I'm just going to go over single cages and how much they costed and everything like that. But right now we're just going to stick to the basics on who I have since this is kind of an introduction. This right here is my dog Ginger. She's also a rescue. As you can see, she has a scar all the way down her back. We don't know exactly what it's from. We think it's a burn from a tailpipe, but we ended up getting her when she was 6 to 8 years old. I think she's 6 to 8, but that's about it on her. Now, moving on, we're gonna go down to the bearded dragon downstairs. His name is Lightning. He's about a foot in length. He's an absolute unit. He's 8 years old, I believe. He's been pretty healthy throughout his life. I know his cage needs a clean and everything. I cleaned it last week, but he messes up really quick. Right now, I caught him when he was basking. He is about the size of my forearm. He's a pretty big guy. He eats about 6 mealworms every other day. He doesn't eat as much as he used to, but I'm pretty sure that's how he got so big. Moving on, we're going to go over to the sulcata tortoise named Cecil. He is about 20 pounds. I don't know his exact weight, but that's what he really felt like. I've had him for about 5 years, I believe, 4 or 5 years. No, I think it was 5 years. Found him since 5th grade. But he is huge. Like, every time I go down and check on him every day, it always seems like he's grown another inch. He is massive. We are going to add a little feeding aspect to this video. We're going to give him a little bit of head of lettuce that he hadn't finished yet. We wet it down again and gave it to him. I hope you guys enjoyed that part, but that's about it for this video. Subscribe if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and leave a comment on what you want us to do next, whether it's make a solo video on a reptile, or tell you guys our plans on going to the Reptile Expo. That's about it. Peace.